All right, so we are ready to actually start testing this form to see if we get some data out of it. All right, so let's go to our code and let's go to our users controller right here. All right, you could actually comment all this out or take this to another test controller or something like that and keep it there. It's up to you. All right, we don't need this right here. We're not using them, but you can just let's just comment all this out right here real quick. In my case, I'm just gonna comment this out here. Oops, right there, that's one comment, and this one here. All right, perfect. All right, so once we get from the form, let's go to our login view form here. We have this form open here that's gonna take us to, oops, I put login view there. It should be users login. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so we are in the users controller, and that's why we need to have in the login view users, because we want the controller, and then we want the method, right? So make sure that you have those two files open. You don't need main right now. Let's just save that. We don't need autoload either, and we don't need home right now. All right, so users, controllers, and login view, that's what we need. So here I'm just gonna echo this works here like that. Then we'll check for post super globals values, but right now we'll just echo something out, make sure that this takes us to that page when we submit something. So save login, and it says unexpected public in line 92. All right, let's see what we have, and this is in the users. We got some type of, all right, that's what we got here, right here. Save. All right, enter. There we go. So it's taking us there. All right, let's see if we get some. And this is how I actually start coding. Well, I'm just want to show you how to test things out, and you guys should know that already, but for those of you that don't, I start doing things like this. All right, so we know that it's taking us there, it's working. Can we get something from the post super global? So let's echo username. Let's see if it works, if it's getting some values there. So let's go back, let's right here, and let's refresh. Let's write something there and enter, and it's taking some values there. So it's working, and password is probably working. We could, if we wanted to, use this like this here, right? This is the old way of doing it. Not old way, but this is the regular PHP way of doing things. PHP way. All right, sorry about that. But we're not going to be doing that. We are going to be using a function called post. All right, from CodeIgniter, because this is a CodeIgniter course, and the post actually is actually a more advanced than actually using just raw PHP, and you can look it up in the documentation. But we don't even have to check to see if the form was submitted. Can you believe it? Beautiful, right? We don't have to say if post whatever submit is set. We don't have to do that, and that's why I love using posts. Anyway, let me just show you. So we're gonna say this, all right, and we need to actually call this input right here, all right, and post here, and now here we put the name attribute value, so it's gonna be username. There we go. All right, so let's come here, come back and refresh, type in this and log in. Oh, syntax error 115. What did we do now? Oh, I'm missing this curly bracket, which I took off for some reason. Enter. All right, enter. There we go. You see that? Same thing again. Beautiful. All right, beautiful. All right, Don't worry, I'm going to show you some validation, which is in the next lecture. You're going to love it. All right. So this will do a lot of things for you, and you can look it up in the documentation. Check all the input and the post methods here, and you'll see all the stuff that you can get. All right. I'm not going to go to documentation because you already know how to do that, right? Well, let me just really quick show you. CodeIgniter, documentation, view user, just in case you forgot, and then you can just search here for the input. All right, input class, and you can start playing around with it. There we go, input, and see exactly what it does for you. Beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care.